We are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. The juvenile crime crisis is taking center stage at a hearing today in Annapolis. Coming up, the demands that residents are making saying crime is out of control. And in Baltimore County, there is a new push by the county council to strip away the inspector general's powers. We've got reaction from the AG herself and County Executive Johnny Olszewski. And caught on camera, a massive explosion rocks a neighborhood in Arlington. We have the video showing the moment that it happened and the destruction left behind. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. Happening today, state lawmakers will hold a third hearing on the juvenile justice laws. It comes as Fox 45 News continues to hear from residents who say the state's youth crime laws are impacting their sense of safety.
Some of those people who I grew up with who are no longer here, if they knew that this was the condition of our community, they would turn over in their graves.
Shannon Lilly brings us a closer look at what we can expect from today's hearing. Shannon.
Well, this hearing is set to start in just a couple of hours from now. Members of a House committee will be meeting in Annapolis. And keep in mind, this comes just a little more than a month out from the start of the 2024 session. So pressure is really mounting for lawmakers to finalize plans to tackle the big issue of juvenile crime. Now, so far, we have seen a lot of discussion, but no concrete plans to address the concerns. Remember, Democratic lawmakers control both chambers in the state and House. Now, we've heard from Democratic House Judiciary Committee Chairman Luke Clippinger, who's previously told us he is interested in looking at probation as an area for potential change. Meanwhile, Republican Delegate Robin Grammer sits on the committee, and he's been pushing for bigger changes, saying it is time to see action. Let's take a listen to those two different perspectives.
People have to, frankly, stop playing so close to the chest and start having real discussions about this issue.
Previous law said that they could be on probation until they're 21. The current law depends on whether it's a misdemeanor or a felony. It basically is up to a year for a misdemeanor and up to 2 years for a felony. I think we might take another look at those. Now,
remember, so far this fall, members of a House committee have already met twice, and they're meeting to talk about the growing number of young people finding themselves either as suspects or as victims of violence. The issue was thrust into the center of debate earlier this year after a new law preventing kids 13 and younger from facing non-violent misdemeanor charges took effect. Another law requires an attorney to be present during questioning of juveniles by law enforcement. Now, soon after those laws took effect, prosecutors from around the state started speaking up and pushing lawmakers to make changes. So it's still not clear if lawmakers will make changes or how they will do so, but we do expect to learn more, or hope to learn more, in this hearing that once again gets started at 1 this afternoon in Annapolis. Reporting this morning, I'm Shannon Lilly, Fox 45 News, Midday.
Now to our question of the day. Do you think lawmakers are listening to constituents when it comes to juvenile crime? So far, 95% of those who voted say no. You can make your voice heard by heading to foxbaltimore.com/vote. Turning now to Baltimore County, some are outraged about changes to a bill dealing with the Office of the Inspector General. The amendments to the bill were leaked to the public, and they would strip much of the power of the Inspector General, Kelly Madigan, away. She says she was blindsided.
It's outrageous. It's outrageous. I never received a copy of those amendments. Those amendments dramatically changed the entire bill.
Olivia Dance brings us a closer look at the amendments and has new reaction from Baltimore County Executive Johnny Olszewski.
The public will now see these amendments after the county council deferred a vote, but it's important to note that news of the amendments broke less than an hour before the council meeting began here in Towson. Now Inspector General Kelly Madigan is outraged.
It's outrageous. It's outrageous. It's outrageous that amendments would be proposed. I would not be given a courtesy copy of them, nor would the administration. The public would not have an opportunity to weigh in, and they would not be recommendations We paid $100,000 for 7 citizens to give their time and energy and focus to take testimony from subject matter experts. And this was done with a swift of a pen and an email hitting send. Those amendments dramatically changed the entire bill. Those amendments were not consistent with the Blue Ribbon Commission's recommendation. They are not consistent with best practices. I do not support them.
The amendments include the creation of an advisory board. It would be made up of 7 members. Most of them would be county officials. It would also require the Inspector General to submit reports to that board for approval before they can be released to the public. The amendments would also cut back on the IG subpoena powers, making it so the Inspector General would have to ask for the documents they need first, then wait 90 days for a response before they can issue a subpoena themselves. This morning, Fox 45 News spoke with Baltimore County Executive Johnny Olszewski about the amendments. He has issues with how the county council presented these amendments.
Trying to run through an amendment at the last second without any public input, any discussion, I think is antithetical to those precepts of accountability and transparency.
If the council passes the bill with the amendments, then Baltimore County voters will still have a say, as the issue will be on the ballot in November. But for now, reporting in Towson, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 News, Midday.
To see the full interview with Baltimore County Executive Johnny Olszewski, head to our website, foxbaltimore.com. 11:06, here's a look at today's top trending stories. Trending number 1, new developments in the heated battle over the FBI's new headquarters. A group of Virginia lawmakers is now requesting the federal government pause plans to relocate the agency to Greenbelt, Maryland. This comes as the GSA looks into the selection process after concerns raised by those lawmakers. Maryland leaders are responding, releasing a statement that reads in part, "As we have said before, we remain confident that any Inspector General evaluation will find what we know to be true. The Greenbelt site won on the merits." Trending number 2, the Baltimore City Council holds a town hall hearing on 2 pieces of legislation that would bring the Baltimore Police Department under local control. During the last legislative session, lawmakers in Annapolis agreed to hand control over to the city. Now, council members are considering 2 charter amendments that would give the city complete control of the department. The council will vote on the legislation next Tuesday. If the charter amendments pass, city residents will vote on them next year. Trending number 3, the Baltimore City Council passed new legislation on inclusionary housing, which promotes affordable housing for low-income residents. The Baltimore Inclusionary Housing Committee held a rally at City Hall ahead of the vote, urging council members to vote in favor of the legislation. Under the new law, a portion of new housing units must be set aside as affordable. Download the Fox 45 News app for up-to-the-minute traffic conditions, breaking news, and weather anytime. Search WBFF in your app store. Time magazine is set to reveal the 2023 Person of the Year, and we're getting a look at who it might be. Coming up, the 9 finalists just named to the short list. After being ousted from Congress, George Santos has a new gig. Coming up, the celebrity site he just joined. But first, shocking new video. Look at that. A house explodes, sending those nearby running for cover. Coming up, why police were already at the house when it happened.
Colder temperatures on the way today with some mountain showers, and some of those will be snow showers, but we have warmer numbers on the way for the weekend. So on your forecast, upper 40s is about all we're going to get to today, with more of that cloud cover around. Overnight lows drop into the 30s, maybe a few flakes flying around here early on Wednesday morning, but overall nothing really to get too excited about, as we'll keep those temps in the 40s tomorrow as well. Back with your full forecast coming up.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
11:10 now, and we are back with a stunning scene out of Arlington, Virginia. A massive explosion levels a home there. Arlington police say the officers had that house surrounded because they were conducting a search warrant when that explosion goes off. Take a look at this. Let's see it again. One neighbor says he could feel the explosion and he lives down the street. Police say the suspect in the home fired flares at police, which they believe led to the fire. Officers on the scene reported minor injuries, but no one had to be taken to the hospital. Well, taking a look now at your social stream, the parents of Gabby Petito say her ex, Brian Laundrie, told his parents on the phone that Gabby was gone a few weeks before her remains were found. Petito's parents updated a civil complaint as part of a lawsuit against Laundrie's parents and their attorney. They accuse the three of intentionally keeping information about the 22-year-old's death. Here's what you're saying about it this morning. Yep, the parents covered up the truth and hid their son. He then went into hiding and killed himself. Another person saying his parents need to be charged. Well, ousted GOP Congressman George Santos is now on Cameo. That's a celebrity video message platform. Santos, who was voted out last week, says he'll record a personal greeting for a holiday, birthday, roast, or other occasion. Prices started out at $50, but now they're going for $200. Here's what you said. Who's going to pay for that? Seriously. And another person, I would buy this for someone just because it's absurd and I have a love for the absurd. Verizon will soon bundle Netflix and Max. The bundle will be offered as part of Verizon's My Plan program, which lets customers choose from various additional perks that cost $10 a month. Verizon says the Netflix and Max bundle will be available starting this Thursday. So that's a deal because that's less. Someone, though, saying, so cable TV, we're going back to cable TV. Another one saying, can we just use one app and watch everything? Who's going to make the bundle? I like that. One app for everything. Well, still ahead, if you've got an iPhone, you may need to update it. The security flaw Apple says its new iOS update can fix. But first, Panera is now facing a second lawsuit over its caffeinated lemonades. Coming up, the new death allegedly linked to the drink. 11:13 now on Fox 45 News Midday. We are back with a live look over the Inner Harbor. The clouds and colder temperatures are sticking around today. In fact, the clouds could lead to rain later this week. Coming up, meteorologist Justin Chambers will time it all out for us. That's coming up in just about 5 minutes. In the latest now on the war in Israel, Israel's military is pushing its offensive deeper into southern Gaza. According to the Associated Press, satellite photos analyzed today show Israel's military has started a ground offensive in the south. Now, this comes after Israel called for more evacuations in the second largest city in Gaza. The Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says more than 15,000 Palestinians have been killed since the war began. Nearly 1.9 million people in Gaza have been displaced since the beginning of the war. According to a United Nations relief agency, that is more than 80% of Gaza's total population. The agency also says 218 displaced people have died while staying at UN facilities, and more than 900 have been injured. Making headlines this morning, Panera Bread is facing a second lawsuit over its caffeinated lemonades. The lawsuit claims a 46-year-old Florida man died after drinking the charged lemonade. The 30-ounce charged lemonade reportedly contains more caffeine than a Red Bull and Monster drink combined. If you've got an iPhone, you need to update it. The company is releasing what it calls an urgent update to its newest iOS update, saying that the update patches 2 possible security holes. A YouTuber who admitted to staging a plane crash to get sponsors has been sentenced. The Justice Department says Trevor Jacob will spend 6 months in federal prison for obstructing an investigation. Jacob is a pilot and a skydiver who crashed his plane in the California desert in 2020. The DOJ says the 30-year-old tried to hide what he did by hauling away the damaged plane and destroying it. He then posted the crash video online. Coming up later today on the Fox 45 News at 4, 2 parents charged following a triple shooting at a Baltimore City school. We speak to the city state's attorney on his decision to prosecute them. Then at 5, lawmakers gather in Annapolis to discuss the juvenile crime crisis. Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost will be at the hearing, and she will bring us the latest. You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:17 and now to today's talking point. Amid a shortage of school counselors, some schools are changing their therapy methods. A survey found 16 out of the 20 largest U.S. public school districts are now offering online therapy to students. They're using federal pandemic relief money to offer the sessions. The move for more accessible therapy for students comes after experts warned educators of alarming rates of depression, anxiety, and suicide amongst children. Educators say teletherapy works for many kids, particularly in lower income areas. Lady T with Be More Lifestyle is here now. And I think this is a good idea. I mean, it's sad that they don't have enough counselors to be on hand in schools. But if you don't have that, I feel like you have to have something else for these kids with everything going on in the world today, so it works.
Of course, they're having a lot of traumatic experiences, and also these kids really need it. So if they can get it via online, that's even better. Online therapy is amazing, okay? So when I'm sniffling, I'm crying in my therapy session, I mean, I'm not getting it on my actual therapist, I mean, which is great. And now, how else were they gonna get there? They're not driving. Well, they're not driving my car to get to the therapy. So online therapy is definitely accessible, it's easy. I like the idea. I think this is great.
And maybe it will lead more kids to do it. Maybe they'll even feel more comfortable that the person's not sitting right across from them. So I don't know. Maybe they'd be willing to open up some.
Maybe that would kind of help it. But I do like it. I think it's just easy to access. A Zoom link never hurt nobody, girl. I like that. Okay.
And just on the flip side of that, I think it's just sad that kids are going through so much that they're in these anxious and they're depressed.
They're going through a lot. They're going through a lot in those schools, you know, with all that's happening around them. Then they got puberty hitting them at the same time.
All
and
of the things.
And these iPhone updates. Listen, it's stressful. I understand with these kids.
It's stressful for adults, so I can only imagine for the kids.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Patrice.
Well, it is time now for your wild and wonderful weather with meteorologist Justin Chambers.
Well, a lot of folks love skiing or snowboarding, and this is a bluebird day at Breckenridge Resort. Look at that, shredding that gnarly pow right there, and the bluebird day and those nice blue skies with all of that thick powder up in the Rocky Mountains. So that's what it looks like there. And yeah, we may have a little bit of snow in parts of western Maryland by the time we head into Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. Temperatures, though, throughout the region in Baltimore and other areas in central Maryland, mid to upper 40s. We're actually going to be cooler today than where we've been the last few days, and actually a little bit below average. So a high of 49, a cloudy and cold day, temperature staying the below average, and the sun's up only until 4:44, getting close to the earliest sunrise, or excuse me, earliest sunset of the season. That's coming in the next couple of days. Low to mid 40s across central Maryland, Westminster, Cockeysville, and Bel Air today. 46 Chestertown, 49 in Baltimore City this afternoon. Numbers up and down the 95 corridor. On the chilly side, keeping those 40s for New York and Philly down through Baltimore and D.C. Now, on your temperature tracker, notice those numbers staying below average through Thursday, but by Friday and Saturday, climb into the upper 50s, even some lower 60s here on the second half of the weekend, even though it's going to come with a little rain. So here's our future scan. This is the next weather maker, bringing some showers by Tuesday afternoon to the mountains. Some of those showers make a glancing blow at us here late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and you can see some of that light blue up there just to the north of the Mason-Dixon. Some of those flakes and flurries may come over the line and hang out here on Wednesday morning. But for the most part, we're drying out, getting that wind picking up on Wednesday. And then Thursday is mainly dry, too, with another system to the north of us, but not really impacting us in terms of giving us any precip. So here's your 10-day forecast. We'll keep those temps in the 40s through Thursday, 57 on Friday, lower 60s for the weekend. But, yeah, we're tracking rain showers on Sunday for most of the day before 50s return next week.
All right, Justin, thank you. Still ahead, it's like it's straight out of a Hallmark movie. Coming up, the Maryland town named one of the most Christmassy towns in America. And cash-strapped college kids hoping to go home for Christmas are getting some help. Coming up, how Amazon is offering $25 flights. 11:22 now on Fox 45 News Midday. Coming up on 11:25, don't miss this. Frederick, Maryland was just voted America's 26th most Christmassy town. That's according to a new survey by Mixbook. They asked 3,000 Americans which towns exude the most Christmas charm. Coming in the top spot, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, Durango, Colorado, Lake Placid, New York, Stowe, Vermont, and then Alexandria, Virginia rounds out the top 5. Frederick wasn't the only Maryland city, though, to make the cut. Bethesda also made the list, coming in 34th. And looking ahead to Christmas, it appears the country is facing a nationwide shortage of Santa's helpers. Now, since we know the real Santa can't be everywhere during his busiest time of the year, his helpers are the people who dress up like Santa to help fill in the gap. Well, those willing to do it say they're taking on more gigs this year due to the shortage.
I have been offered myself to go to Texas, to go to Arizona, to go to Minneapolis, to go to Florida. When people find out you do this and you're a real bearded Santa, you have opportunities to go basically anywhere you want to go.
Kids who don't get to speak to St. Nick directly can still write to him. The U.S. Postal Service runs an annual program called Operation Santa for that purpose. College kids hoping to go home for the holidays are getting some help. Amazon is teaming up with Student Universe to offer $25 domestic flights to Prime student members. The offer kicked off this morning. It runs through Thursday. Amazon will offer 1,000 $25 flight tickets each day. So there's going to be a mad rush for those. I'm sure they're sold out for today already. Well, that's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle. Up next, Lady T. Back to tell us what they're working on.
Hey, Patrice. All right. It's the new hack going viral online, and it's promising to get your fresh fries at the drive-thru. But does it work? And is it rude? We'll get right to it next on Be More Lifestyle. Up next. Stay tuned.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? I'm Lady T, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. All right, so we've got entrepreneur Shakira Johnson in the building with us, and stylist Riley Sia. Hello, how are you guys? And of course, we got Persia Nicole from 92Q. Hello. Oh, we got some fabulousness on the show today. Good morning, everybody. All right, let me tell you right now. All right, so if you haven't put up your tree yet, you might want to get on it. A new study finds those who decorate early are more sociable and even happier. Whether it's putting up a tree or a menorah or holiday lights, decorating happiness are closely linked to the holidays, I guess. Let me say, it's too much work. It's giving and it's sounding like too much work, and I don't want to do it. I don't know if I sound like a Grinch or not, but I don't like putting up holiday decorations. I don't participate. When I got home the day after Thanksgiving, my family had already put up 2 Christmas trees and lights and everything, and I didn't take part. And I was like, you know what? Thank you guys. I was like, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Persia Nicole, have you already put everything up? You good? How's it looking at your house?
Girl, my tree and decorations was up on November the 1st.
I can't.
Don't play with me. November the 1st.
Why would you do that? And that's the same date that Mariah Carey came out the ocean, Persia. I don't like that.
Not out the ocean.
She came out of Habitat. She came out of the ocean on the date. I don't like that. Okay, Shakira, do you have your lights and everything up? How are the decorations up?
We are halfway there. We
halfway.
The door is decorated, the front lawn, but no lights. Not yet.
Okay, no lights yet. Okay, don't run up that electricity bill, Alicia.
Well, listen, don't feel bad because I did not participate in the whole decorations.
Okay, good.
But my son, when I came home, guys, he had the whole situation just organized.
Oh, that's what it is.
The tree up, had the lights up. I was just so blown away.
Yeah, my brothers did the same thing. They put everything up. Thank you all for your service, because we're not doing it. We're not doing it. All right, up next, you guys, there's a new fast food hack that's going viral, but it's apparently enraging workers. So people are ordering fries without salt. The idea being pre-made fries will already be salted. So if you ask for no salt, you'll get a fresh batch. But fast food workers are onto the idea because after ordering the no salt fries, people are asking for salt packets. Let me say something. I always order no salt because I can't do, it's too salty. I can't do the sodium. I always do the no salt. Plus, your fries come out hot. I like that fresh batch of hot fries. Like, I don't care. I don't care what nobody says. Persia, do you ask for like no salt on your stuff? How do you feel? Oh, Persia was like, listen, no salt, no meat is what's happening. Shakira, do you?
Yes.
How you feeling, girl? Do you do the same thing?
No salt. I want it fresh out the grease. I want my tongue burnt.
So you do that part? Were you speaking in tongues and stuff? Alicia, do you do the same thing?
You know what? Sometimes I do let them do the salt.
Oh, you do let them? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You could probably take it. I can't handle it. I feel you, girl. Persia, girl, no salt, or you rush. What are you doing with your tongue? Fries burning your tongue.
I do it all. I like, if you don't do that, like, are you eating?
Right. Thank you. If there's no risk, Persia, are you really like, come on, like, are you really enjoying your food if there's no risk?
Right.
I completely agree. All right, now we want you all to tell it. Is this a smart hack or is it rude to workers? Vote now on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on that lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we're going to see what everybody thinks. Okay, Time Magazine is set to reveal the 2023 Person of the Year tomorrow, and we're getting a look at who it might be. The 9 finalists were just released. They are the Hollywood Strikers, Chinese president, singer Taylor Swift, ChatGPT, and that sounds like a whole squad. And King Charles III, U.S. Fed Chair, what is it? Jerome? Is it Jerome Powell? I almost said Geronimo. He's also running, as is Barbie and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Oh no! Right. As well as Trump prosecutor.
That's a whole prosecutor.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So we clearly it's Beyonce, Barbie, or Taylor Swift. How do we feel? Because they clearly are gonna win it, obviously.
Oh my God.
Who do y'all think is gonna be Person of the Year?
Honestly, I'm thinking Taylor Swift.
You think Taylor Swift? Okay. I think Taylor Swift too. That was Beyonce calling me. Sorry about that.
Hey girl, hey.
First, who do you think the Woman of the Year is about to be?
Is ChatGPT a woman? Because at first, the Person of the Year, whatever it is, but ChatGPT for the win. Also, Beyonce for the win. The Renaissance film was phenomenal. And
yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll talk more about that during the tea, actually. So that's going to be a lot. But you guys have an event coming up this Saturday. Yay. Talk to me about it. What is it, real quick?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. So not only are we having our one-day sale over at Macy's, but we're having the holiday fashion show, and really excited about the models that's going to be gracing the runway, and then our phenomenal guest host, Shakira Johnson,
and
our guest panelist, Lady T.
That's me, obviously. Thank you, guys.
We have the phenomenal April Watts. We have Geraldine Taylor.
Okay. All right, so we will see you all on Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. Persia, I'll see you in a few, girl. All right, still ahead. Don't wait until the last minute. Coming up, some perfect gift ideas, even for those who are hard to buy gifts for. And don't forget about stocking stuffers. You'll need those too. Coming up, the perfect gifts to add that won't break the bank. Stay tuned.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
If you're looking for something special to add to this year's stocking, Julie Moran has some ideas for you. Here she is to share money-saving ideas in today's America's Steals and Deals.
The following segment is sponsored by Naki.
Today I've got some great stocking stuffers for you, and they're all less than $30. Can you believe that? Let me tell you about Wrinkles Sminkles. I love these. They're medical grade silicone patches to help with wrinkles, and so many women have seen such amazing results. I love to pop them on before a big event or sleep with them at night, wake up looking refreshed. They're all types, their neck, their hands, their décolleté, their forehead. They're great. All right, this is a birdie. It's a personal safety alarm that will give your loved ones an extra layer of protection. The alarm will emit a piercing sound and the light will flash. And I'll feel so much safer knowing my daughters will have these. And Michaela will love the pink, and Maya is my blue girl. All right, shortbread is my absolute favorite dessert. I love it with coffee in the morning and wine at night. And everyone loves something sweet, especially when it comes in these gorgeous holiday tins. I love that this one looks like an ornament, and there's no wrapping needed. I love that. Right now, we are offering up to 30% off. Can you believe that? On these fabulous stocking stuffers. And I want you to head to asideals.com for this exclusive offer. All of these great things in a stocking for your family at the holidays. Isn't this perfect?
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Adobe Express, Spark Aligners, and CPAC.
From holiday dinners and ugly sweater parties to friends and family gatherings, 'tis the season to entertain. Lifestyle expert Megan Murphy joins us now to help prep you and your home for the season of festivities. Megan, what's your #1 must-have for hosting gatherings this holiday season?
We're talking about awesome invitations.
Yes.
Right? I want to bring back those OG paper invitations that feel so special, right? And I'm creating mine using Adobe Express. They've got this all-in-one creativity app that really lets you be a design pro. Invitations, place cards, menus, holiday cards, all of the things. And you go to adobe.com/express. I upgraded it to premium for $9.99 because I am going creatively crazy here, designing all of the things.
How can we prep ourselves for the festivities?
We got to smile. It's the ultimate accessory, and I want everybody smiling. You turn that frown upside down, and it's hard not to feel good.
True.
And to have a confident, beautiful smile, turn to Spark Clear aligners because they are more clear, more comfortable. They stain less than leading aligner brands. Plus, they're doctor directed, which is really key for lasting, reliable results. This is my daughter, Charlie. She got Spark aligners for her birthday. I will tell you, it also makes a good holiday gift. But she has really unlocked her true smile. She's feeling more confident, and that's all thanks to Spark. They are recommended by 100% of patients, including my daughter. And if you want to learn more about Spark, you can go to the provider near you or go to sparkaligners.com.
Megan, you're full of surprises today. Now, can you share another holiday entertaining tip with us right now?
Yes. Make sure no one's hungry, right? We don't need any hangry guests this holiday season. And here's my pro tip. Pack your freezer with CPAC. We're talking Parmesan encrusted butterfly shrimp. We're talking like shrimp spring rolls, all the things you can entertain in an instant with CPAC. And the thing I love about this company is they're celebrating their 75th anniversary.
Wow.
They've been around since 1948, founded in Georgia. And for lots more options, you can go to CPAC, that's with a K.com.
It's great things as always. You made it smell like the holidays. You know that? So where can we get more information?
So check out these websites. You're going to go to adobe.com/express. That's how you're making all your invitations and your holiday cards. You're going to sparkaligners.com. That's where you're going to unlock your true smile. And you're going to CPAC.com for all of these yummy things to feed your family and friends.
Awesome. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Awesome. Thanks.
Still ahead, congrats might be in order for a specific couple. Is Ashanti pregnant? We'll see. All right, and Beyonce proves she's the queen bee at the box office. Coming up, we'll look at the opening weekend ticket sales for her concert film. Stay tuned for the tea. Hey, fellow tea sippers. All right, it's time to spill some tea today. All right, so Jeannie Mai and Jeezy, their divorce drama is heating up, y'all. So Jeannie says that she was blindsided by that Jeezy filing for divorce. She said that she found out about the filing while she was watching TV. Yikes. And she said the news gutted her, actually. So she also said Jeezy may have broken their prenup by allegedly cheating on her. But Jeezy actually denied the allegations, and he says she's lying about being blindsided. All right, Persia Nicole from 92Q is back with us now to spill some tea. Persia, somebody is perpetrating a fraud. I don't know. How do you feel about the back and forth?
Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of confused. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure she saw the writing on the wall because people know when their relationship is going downhill. But he had the divorce, a little bit of, you know, couples counseling, a little bit of straightening. He could have worked it out. Clearly, he didn't want to be with her.
I think that's where she's adjusting because she's like, because he moved out. So okay, but we'll talk. Okay, up next, y'all. All right, history has been made, you guys. Beyonce's concert movie about the Renaissance tour scored a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It made around $21 million in the box office. Everyone wore their silver and they danced all over the theaters. The movie didn't come close to Taylor Swift's Eras Tour movie though, but still, two legends. They both supported one another. Taylor Swift attended Beyonce's movie premiere in London. It's still the second #1 concert film this year. So that's amazing. Now, Persia, did you get to see your sister cousin Beyonce's movie yet or not, baby?
I've seen it. We actually had a movie premiere on Saturday here at the station, so we invited listeners to come hang out with us. And I was on Renaissance mode. Like, I felt like I was there behind stage with her.
Yes.
Did you feel like you
I did. I feel like Blue Ivy's auntie. I feel like I was cheering her on. The choreography was amazing. I felt like I was there. And shout out to her for coming up with a whole new song at the end. No one was expecting to see the brand new song that she just now is releasing. I thought that was crazy too.
I was like, Beyonce! I felt like I was having my phone out, like, okay, girl, I'm not at the concert. Calm down. Calm down.
I feel like, yeah, you were at the concert, basically. So now we can lie and tell people we were at the concert, Persia, obviously. Okay? All right, up next, you guys, because the tea keeps pouring. All right, so the outlets are buzzing about some baby news. All right, so Us Weekly confirmed Ashanti is pregnant. She's allegedly expecting her first child with Nelly. Nelly's 49. He already has 2 kids that are 29 and 24. Now, there was speculation about her being pregnant over the weekend when they attended Nelly's Black and White Ball in St. Louis. During the event, she put her hand on her stomach. Nelly also rested his hand on her stomach, and they both laughed. Like, you know, I feel like they were hinting at possibly expanding the family. So, oh, baby. All right, wait. Persia, I need to know, what are your thoughts on this, on her basically allegedly being pregnant? What are your thoughts?
You know, I'm not really always in everybody else's ovaries. Well, never mind, I am. I'm in everybody's business. But what I am saying, I would be super excited if we get a Nelly Ashanti baby. I have been a fan of the relationship forever. When I heard they got back together, I was ecstatic. Like, they're my friends.
And they're so cute. They are so cute. That baby is going to be so adorable, Persia. Yeah. It's going to have your baby hair, I think. It's going to...
They used to call me Ashanti with my sideburns.
Exactly. That's another sister cousin right there. Well, thank you, Persia. Right. Thank you so much. And that's it for the tea for today. Now, y'all know what to do at home. Y'all got to go sip on all that tea. Now, on to your best weather with Justin Chambers.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool shot. This is for the large coronal hole. This is basically the solar flares coming out of the sun that we'll see over the next couple of days. That's going to be another geomagnetic storm, which usually brings those aurora borealis lights to be a little bit brighter. Colder temperatures on the way for us for today. A lot of cloud cover around, some mountain showers, and those are going to be some snow showers as we get into late Tuesday, early Wednesday. And then some warmer temps are coming as early as this weekend. So on your hour-by-hour forecast, mid to upper 40s here through about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Note the average high of 51, so we're going to be below that number and about 5 to 7 degrees cooler than the last few days. Some of us hanging out in the low to mid 40s for Westminster and Bel Air today. Mid 40s for you in Chestertown, Stevensville at 45, 46 in Annapolis, and up and down the 95 corridor, keeping those 40s going for most of the areas from New York and Philly down through Baltimore and D.C. So here's the next weather maker. Some showers coming in Tuesday afternoon and evening, changing over to some snow showers. Winter weather advisory for Garrett County through Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday, we'll see a potential of a few flakes trying to come in from the north here as we get into Wednesday late morning. But by the afternoon, that wind will pick up, actually give us a little bit more sunshine on Wednesday. Thursday, a few more clouds around with that next weather maker that's to the north of us, but again, really not impacting us with any of the precipitation that we're looking for. Now, it is going to rain on Sunday, and that is right around game time for the Ravens. Of course, they're back at home, but see those temperatures in the 40s through Thursday. We're actually a bit warmer this weekend, upper 50s Friday and then lower 60s for Saturday and Sunday. We'll return back to the 50s as we head toward the early part of next week.
Your Place Inside and Out is sponsored by HP Home Service Team.
As the cool temperatures continue, we're focusing on one of the most important items in your household, which is your HVAC unit, because right now we depend on this trusty unit to provide comfort in the home. It's important to remember that while our HVAC unit is doing its job, in return we need to provide regular care and proper maintenance to keep everyone happy. Now, there are some clear indicators that it's time for a system replacement, which includes if your home isn't heating or cooling uniformly. This may be an age-related issue with your HVAC equipment that can't be resolved with repairs. If you have this issue or any other issues, we have professionals who are here for you.
Trust the HP Home Service Team for all your plumbing and HVAC needs. From protecting your home systems with a maintenance agreement to the peace of mind knowing we're available 24/7, 365, the HP Home Service Team is just a phone call away. Home serviced better since 1914.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Lego, Mattel, Spin Master, and Step 2.
All right, you guys, it's December. The holidays are a blink away, and many of us haven't finished shopping. Don't fret. Elizabeth Werner, a child lifestyle expert, joins us today to help us find great gifts for the kids in our lives. Welcome to the show, Elizabeth.
Well, thank you so much for having me. Should we jump right in with something amazing from Lego? This is the educational experience, the Lego Friends Botanical Garden Set. Now, this is a gorgeous hands-on educational experience where kids are actually going to learn about real plant species while assembling the detailed models. This is really interactive. Once they're done building it, they're going to be able to play with it. A beautiful transparent dome, rotating butterflies, and really a lifelike representation of a beautiful botanical garden when they're not playing. They will definitely have this out and about so that people can see it, which I love. Now, you know that they absolutely love toys from their favorite movies. Well, Jurassic World, Fierce Changers, Chase and Roar, Tyrannosaurus Rex. This offers a dinosaur to vehicle transformation with, yes, some fabulous sound effects. 28 steps to go from a roaring T-Rex into a rumbling vehicle, all inspired by the movie's off-road vehicles and dinos. And they're just going to transform those back and forth and back and forth. Now, our little ones, they love Spin Master's Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie. Well, this is the aircraft carrier headquarters that comes straight from that movie. This is 2 feet long. It's got dual vehicle launchers. When kids push down on this command center, it transforms into this cool rescue mode. Lights, sounds, and it even comes with Chase and his Mighty Pups vehicle. So kids are going to love playing with that. And of course, they're going to get the rest of the pups and play with them all in there. Now, when it comes to action, the Bakugan Battle Arena. Kids are going crazy for this. They are going to slide, spin, and strike their Bakugans with this ultimate playset. This actually includes an exclusive attack Dragonoid. They're going to use that ripcord to spin that Bakugan or roll their Bakugans right on top of their gate cards to watch them pop open. And I absolutely love that this set comes with an area for the kids to place their phones so they can record the action and upload it for a little bit of a brag moment later on in the day. Now, when it comes to our little ones, we want them to put the screens down and play and be interactive. So this is Step 2's Cook and Care Corner Kitchen and Nursery. I love this. Of course, Step 2 is a leader in all these show-stopping, new and exciting gifts, but this one's got the whole pretend kitchen, refrigerator, freezer, oven, stovetop, and then the whole nursery side where they can feed the baby, do laundry, change the baby. So lots of stations for the kids to interact, play with together, of course. And then Step 2, also known for its iconic roller coaster. This is the dream come true gift right here. If you just set this up and put a bow out.
Oh my gosh, Elizabeth,
I'm telling you,
all of these are awesome. Where can we go for more information?
Yes, you can go to our website, which is wernerinfo.com.
All right, thanks so much, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Still ahead, is it brilliant or rude? Coming up, your take on the latest fast food hack taking over